Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Good evening, basketball fans. You're looking live at Waltonville High School in Waltonville, Illinois, where tonight it is a battle between two ranked teams here in the state of Illinois in Class 1A basketball as the hometown Waltonville Spartans get set to take on the Weber Trojans. The Waltonville Spartans come in state ranked, I think, about number 17 in the state in the latest Nesto Hoops poll. And Weber Trojans come in ranked about number 24 in the Nesto Hoops state rankings. And I'm Randy Olson courtside along with longtime basketball official Ron Standard. And we've kind of had this one circled on our calendar for a while, haven't we, Ron? We've been kind of looking forward to this one because this is the one of the hottest games in Southern Illinois tonight, isn't it?
Absolutely, Randy. And we both made other arrangements so we could be here. And this is going to be a great game. This is a clash between two Midland Trail Conference Titans. A rematch of a semifinal game at the Turkey Tournament in Christopher back in November, the week of Thanksgiving. This game tonight's going to have the same characters playing in the game, but I tell you what, this is two different teams, I believe, than what we saw back then.
I think you're absolutely right. It's two totally different teams because you mentioned they played in the semifinal of that Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. But think about that, Ron. Not only was that all the way back in November, that was just the second game of the season for both of these teams.
Right. They have both gotten a lot better since then, Randy. And tonight is although they may meet later on in the conference tournament and also maybe even meet in the postseason, this is the only time they will meet in a conference game.
That's right.
Because the Midland Trail Conference, they no longer play home and away. So as far as the regular season conference title, this has major implications. Major
implications. Both teams come in with identical records of 12-1. Weber's only loss of the season was against these Waltonville Spartans back in November. It was about a 14-point difference in that ball game.
12, I believe.
12-point difference, And the real difference in the game was the second quarter when
that was the difference.
Waltonville outscored Weber 20-9 in that second quarter, and it was just too big of a hole for Weber to dig out of. And so Waltonville went on to win that one. But, both of these teams, think about it, both these teams have played 11 games since that time. 11 games since that time. So, they've gotten a lot different, and we're seeing the chemistry of the guys on the floor a lot different from both teams since that time.
Every one of those games resulted in a W, with the exception of the championship game at the Cesar-Valera Holiday Tournament with Goreville defeating Waltonville. Waltonville came from 16 points behind on two different occasions in that ball game and had a three ball in the air that would have tied it in the fourth quarter that didn't fall, and I think they just expended all their energy in catching up, and they lost by 7 points.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So that's the only loss on the season for these Waltonville Spartans, is that loss to Goreville in the championship of the Cesar tournament. The only loss of the season for Weber Township, again, is that early season loss in November to these same Waltonville Spartans back at the Christopher tournament. You look at the resume of both teams, and they've got quality wins for sure.
Both have wins over 2A teams.
Yes, they do. And in fact, the Trojans have beaten 2A Hamilton County. Actually beat them when they were 6-0 at the time. Also 2A El Dorado. And these Waltonville Spartans have a victory against 2A Fairfield. And
we did that game.
We did that game here, right. And there is a common opponent that they've played already this year, and that would be the Woodlawn Cardinals. And both of these teams beat Woodlawn by just about the same margin. It was double digits. I think one of them won by 12 and the other one by maybe 16. But, it's pretty well even Steven as far as that goes.
Yeah,
so,
there's no betting line on this game, Randy. It's high school basketball, but if there was, I think that Waltonville might be a slight favorite. But
because they're playing at home,
right?
Yep.
And because they won the game before, but really that game means nothing when the ball's thrown up tonight.
No.
And, I could be fooled, but I look for a close basketball game here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. We have got a lot of details that we can share with you from the first time they met, and also what we kind of forecast as what might be some of the keys of the game. As Ron's got some ideas of some keys of the game, and I do too. Come back and share those with you here in just a moment.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at Waltonville High School, big one tonight in Class 1A boys basketball. Two state-ranked teams, both coming in at 12-1, clashing here tonight, the Waltonville Spartans and the Weber Trojans. Ron Stannard, your thoughts on what some of the keys of the game might be tonight?
Well, Randy, we've seen Waltonville play, now 4 or 5 times, and it all starts with Kyle Cooper at the point guard position. He's going to have the ball in his hands, a majority of the time in this game. So your strategy can't be keep the ball out of his hands. But, every game we've seen, he's scored about 25 points. But what you can concentrate on is maybe try to keep the ball out of Gage Peterson's hands to a certain extent, and don't let him get the ball down there on that low block because he's unstoppable if he does. And if you're Waltonville, you're probably looking to slow down. Nathaniel Marlowe tonight. I don't think you're gonna stop him, but you can slow him down and then be careful that you don't let some of the other guys beat you. Same thing for Waltonville. In a game of this magnitude, they're going to have some other guys step up too, besides Cooper and Peterson.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And the first time that these two teams played back in November, both Gage Peterson and Kyle Cooper both scored 23 points in that game.
I remember that now. They had 46, and as a team, they only had what? Like 56.
Yeah. So they really scored a majority of the points. A couple of things that I think are different now for Waltonville compared to back in November is the fact that Seth Carnes, number one, didn't start that game, and now he's a starter. He's gotten a lot stronger with that knee.
Right.
And he only had 2 points in that game, and those were just a couple of free throws, so he never even scored a bucket in that game. So that's quite different for Waltonville because now he's a starter and playing much better and a very integral part of the team.
And he brings a lot to that team because he is a senior, and the rest of them are like sophomores and stuff. And he's the guy that also you can have the ball in his hands at the end of the game because he can knock down free throws.
Yeah, and then the other thing that is suddenly different about the Waltonville Spartans is a key guy that comes off their bench now, and he's a freshman, and that's Witten Dever.
Yeah, he's been very good the times we've seen him.
And, Witten Dever never even played in the game the first time that they played. So, he's kind of the X factor now for the Waltonville Spartans coming off the bench. And he looked really good in the JV contest tonight, which, by the way, was won by Waltonville 58-40. And the Spartans JV contest, JV record we understand is 7-0, right?
7-0 now, yeah.
Yeah, so
undefeated.
So Chad's doing a great job.
So combined, the JV team and the varsity are 19-1.
19-1. That's right.
So the future looks pretty good at.
That's pretty solid.
Well, as it does at Weber, I understand the 8th grade team at Weber is very good this year.
Oh, yes, it is. It's very good. Your bet. Now, if you take a look at what's different about the Weber Trojans since the last time we saw them, well, the first time that they played, Dylan French only had 8 points. Well, Dylan French is going to get more than 8 points tonight. I can almost bet you that. He it's like a track meet when he's out there. And he likes to get the ball and run. And if you're not careful and you don't get back on defense, Dylan French will beat you down the floor.
Yeah, he will.
Him and Damian Fleeter both will get back behind the defense and shoot layups. That's how they beat the Foxes. That's how they beat the El Dorado Eagles, was they just outran them. You mentioned Nathaniel Marlowe is tough to stop, and he really is. He had 27 points for the Trojans the first time they played Waltonville. So, if he has another game like that tonight, Weber's definitely in this game. But I think the X factor for the Weber Trojans is the guy they entered through the transfer portal this year, and that's Nikos Olm, who transferred to Weber this year. He had 12 points in that game the first time, but it was 12 quiet points.
Yeah, he's improved a lot since then.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think Waltonville's answer to that, their secret weapon or whoever has to come up big for them tonight is McCabe Dever, and he's been doing that. He's been a third option, and he's scoring in, low double figures almost every game. And they're going to have that again tonight out of him as well.
Yeah. So I think you're going to see a totally different Weber team tonight because of the way Nikos Olm plays. Dylan French obviously is going to be a bigger impact than what he was the first time that they played. But again, for the Waltonville Spartans, I think you're going to see a lot more out of Seth Carnes than you did the first time, McCabe Dever. And then and don't forget about that bench, again, with Witten Dever and some others coming off the bench. So
there could be a bit of a home court advantage in here tonight, too, because this place is it's jam-packed, and the fans are right on top of you. And,
it is really packed in here tonight. They've put some extra chairs up on the stage, too. But there's a lot of people in here. And on this side of the gym, it actually holds a little bit more than the other side because there's more chair seats over on the other side that you're seeing on our screen. But where we're sitting at, it's more bleachers, so there's actually more people over here. So, it's a loud, rowdy place to be tonight. Some great 1A basketball coming your way. We're just a couple minutes away from the introductions of the starting lineups. Tips, so stay with us here live on AreaSports.net.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first served, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. Your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned. Cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here at Waltonville High School, we're going to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. A lot of red in the building tonight for Waltonville, a lot of blue in the building tonight for the Weber Trojans. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel tonight, we say hello to you. And if you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button while you watch us on our YouTube channel. That way you'll be notified whenever we do live broadcast and upload new video content. Just hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free on our YouTube page at AreaSports.net. Let's meet, first of all, the Weber Trojans and Coach Jackson Helm. Number 23 is Damian Fleener. Who you got number 15 in there?
Carter Bain.
Carter Bain has changed to number 15. Okay, I had that wrong in my program here. Nico Sohm is number 24. Dylan French is number 30. And, of course, Nathaniel Marlowe is number 31. Marlowe had 27 the first time they played. Nico Sohm had 12. Dylan French had 8. Carter Bain had 2. Fleener did not score the first time that they played. They also have Kylan Moser they'll bring off the bench. Brennan Tate you can expect to see coming off the bench as well. We let the Weber Trojan cheerleaders do their opening cheer here. And then we'll be ready to meet the Waltonville Spartans. Again, both teams come in with identical records of 12-1. What more could you ask for? Right?
Both of them had to win a ball game Tuesday night, Randy, to get here, and that's tough to do because they could have been looking forward to this game.
Right.
And overlooking their opponent.
Yeah, all the anticipation of this game. You're absolutely right. They dim the lights here at Waltonville. It's glow night here at the game. There's glow sticks in the house. The cheerleaders have glow sticks. Number 2 is Kyle Cooper. He has been the outstanding guard for them all season long. Number 30, Seth Carnes. We mentioned he did not start the first time they played. He's gotten stronger and stronger with that knee that he had surgery on almost a year ago now. Isaiah Lamke wears number 4 for the Spartans. Number 14th, McCabe Dever. Dever has really been coming on strong for them as of late. And the big guy in the middle, Gage Peterson, wears number 23, and he scored 23 against the Trojans the first time they played. Coach Anthony Lowry, a former Spartan himself, is the head coach.
You know, Waltonville beat Crab Orchard by 8 points at Crab Orchard on Tuesday night to keep up their end of the bargain and for this game tonight. And the Weber Trojans defeated Woodlawn by, 14 or 16, something like that?
Something like that, right. But you're right. Each team could have easily been looking by those opponents on Tuesday night to this game, but they did take care of business to still come into this game tonight 12-1.
You know, these young kids, they see those rankings, they read them, and that can have an effect on a young man.
Glad that you're with us here live on AreaSports.net, whether you're watching on the website or on the YouTube channel. It's going to be Nico Sohm jumping in the center circle for Weber against Gage Peterson. We're ready to get this game underway. Ball goes out of bounds, and the official says it is off blue. It's going to be a white ball. They're checking to make sure they got the arrow correct after this play. McCabe Dever will trigger it into Cooper, and here comes the Spartans with their first offensive look of the game. Peterson has it out front. Comes across to Lamke. Way over in the corner now. It goes to Seth Carnes. Dever thinks about a shot. Goes back over to Lamke in the far left corner. Now they swing it over here to the right side again to McCabe Dever. To Kyle Cooper, ball's kicked.
Yep.
It'll be out of bounds to the Spartans. A lot of people in here tonight. Of course, we knew there would be. This has been a high-profile game, and as Ron mentioned, though, this is the only time they're going to play in regular season conference action.
Right, this is it.
Pass goes into Peterson, back out to Dever. Again, he thinks about a shot.
No
loses footing.
No home and away contest in the MTC.
No, not like there used to be. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe with the little runner. It won't go, and rebound by the Spartans up ahead. Dever will put up the shot, and it's a little too strong. Rebound by French. Here come the Trojans.
Could be some nerves here early.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Yeah.
You got to break the sweat. You got to get that adrenaline under control here a little bit. Nico Sohm touches the ball there. Comes back out to Fleener with it. Now there's Marlowe elevating from the elbow. He misses it. 0 for 2 so far for Marlowe, but he doesn't miss too many. He's a good shooter. Kyle Cooper's got it. He'll put up his first shot of the game. Might have been some contact. No foul called. Lamke gets the rebound for the Spartans. And it's taken away. Stolen by French. Or I should say Marlowe. Shots put up. And the turnover. So we're trading some turnovers here in the early going.
Both teams playing really good defense early.
Cooper brings it across for the Spartans. To Peterson. Back to Cooper. Over in the corner, Seth Carnes with it. Can't shoot. Weber doing a good job of clogging up those driving lanes for Cooper. Here's a shot by Lamke. That's off the mark, and there's Nico Sohm for the rebound for Weber.
Yeah, they need to try to get the ball down low to Gage Peterson. He's by far the tallest guy out there.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some great moves on the low block.
Yeah, at 6'4", he definitely is the tallest guy out there. Nico Sohm goes about 6'2". They don't have the heights listed here in the program, so we're just going by memory from what we saw at the tournament. Here's Marlowe with it. Marlowe will stop and pop, and he got it. So Marlowe hits the shot. He's 1 for 3, and the Trojans are on the board at 2-0. Here come the Spartans in the front court again. There's Dever with it. Out to Lamke. Lamke will put it up. No good. Rebound by Marlowe for Weber. I think if you're Weber, you're probably content with Lamke taking that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, any trip down the floor that Peterson or Cooper doesn't take a shot, that's
or doesn't touch the ball.
That's good for Weber.
They double up on Nico Sohm. They understand the scoring ability of him off the dribble. The double team comes to him real quickly, and Marlowe's got it now. Yeah, Ohm has been really the X factor for the Trojans this year. A great addition as he came into that Jefferson County transfer portal, as we jokingly call it.
Portal player.
Yeah. Here's a turnaround by Ohm. It's no good. Marlowe battles for the rebound, and it's grabbed out of there by Waltonville, and then it's lost out of bounds. Into the game, here comes that super freshman, Witten Dever.
Yeah, at the 4:30 mark of the first quarter, he's in.
And again, he never even played in the game the first time that they met. So that's how different the look is for Waltonville compared to the first time they played. And that's going to be an over and back as Dylan French got a little mixed up on that.
He did. He was going down to shoot a layup.
He was ready to shoot the layup, yep. Hey, that happens.
Yeah. Well, that was a throw-in, People might be confused about that, but he had control of the ball in the front court and then took it into the back court, so that's an over and back.
That's longtime basketball official Ron Stannard explaining the ruling on that as the pass goes inside to Peterson and he gets fouled. Let's see who they give it to. It looks like they're going to give it to Nico Sohm. Yep, Ohm gets called for the foul, his first. That'll send Peterson to the line. 4:21 to play here in the opening quarter. Waltonville has not scored, but now they have on the free throw by Peterson.
He's a good free throw shooter for a big man.
Yeah, we've talked a lot this year about how excellent his footwork is inside, and he really is. He makes both of those. They collapsed on him with 3 guys around him whenever he got the ball that last time down the floor, and then Ohm committed the foul. Here's Marlowe with it. He'll elevate for the shot. He got it. 4 points for Nathaniel Marlowe, 2 for Waltonville. Here's Cooper, cut off on the baseline. Comes back out to Peterson. Now comes to Seth Carnes. He'll put it up top of the key. Buries the 3 ball. Carnes with the trifecta, and Waltonville has their first lead of the game here at
That was a good defense on Cooper. Not too many people cut him off like that, but he found a way to get the ball back out the open man, and Carnes knocked it down.
Weber with it in the front court. Carter Bain has it, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to be out of bounds to Weber, as that foul is called on Witten Dever, the freshman. Pass comes into Marlowe. We mentioned he had 27 points against Waltonville the first time. He's already got 4 here in the first quarter. He's just a sophomore, too. Down on the baseline, it goes to Carter Bain.
His brother's the best player on their 8th grade team, I believe.
Yeah, that 8th grade team's pretty good.
He'll be at the high school next year.
Shot by French. Could have called a jump ball, but instead it's taken away by Waltonville. Seth Carnes has it. He'll go inside the paint, puts it up and goes. I mentioned at the top of the broadcast that Seth Carnes did not start the first time and only had 2 free throws in the whole game, and he's already got 5 here. So it's a totally different situation with Waltonville now. And that's going to be a foul out front on McCabe Dever.
McCabe Dever, I think you described him as their Swiss Army knife.
He is.
Last game.
He definitely is. He can do a lot of things for you out there. Some things that don't even show up in the scorebook. That's a traveling violation. Dylan French made the basket off the glass, but they wave it off as it was a traveling violation before the shot.
I think that's a good call.
Here's Cooper with it.
Good pass.
Inside to Peterson, and that's going to be charging foul.
Yep.
First foul of the game on Peterson. Good defense that time by the Trojans.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, both these teams doing a good job defensively. 2:39 to play here in the opening quarter. Waltonville leads at 7-4.
Got Kyle Cooper guarding Nathaniel Marlowe.
French gets it to Bain. Now out it comes to Fleener. Fleener goes down the lane and he scores. Quick step there by Fleener. Once he turned the corner, he really hit the accelerator and put it up and in. Here's Cooper elevating in the lane. Missed it. Follows his shot. Ball's loose underneath, and Weber comes away with it. There was blue jerseys all around that basket. Marlowe picks it up. Out it comes to Fleener. To Nico Sohm. Ohm takes it inside, and we're going to have a foul before the shot.
Right. That's 2 on McCabe Dever.
Well, let's see what Coach Anthony Lowry does. Here's the inbound, and it's stolen away. And then stolen back by Weber. Ohm thinks about a shot. Instead, he's going to drive. He puts it up, left it short. Gets his own rebound. Powers it up on the weak side and scores. Nico Sohm is a really strong young man. And we've been seeing that in the games that we've covered this year with Weber, as he brings a whole other dimension to them inside the paint.
I love watching these guys follow their shot, Randy. You don't see a lot of that anymore.
No, you don't.
Both teams have done it.
Peterson backing his man up, turns, misses the shot. And there's the Trojans with the rebound. Again, they surrounded him with 3 blue jerseys.
Weber's playing some good defense down there.
They really are. Here's a shot from the deep corner, and it's a deep 3 ball by Fleener. Fleener puts the Trojans up by 4. It's their biggest lead of the game.
This Weber fan base is here in force, aren't they?
Here's Seth Carnes, top of the key, drains another 3 ball. Carnes is on fire. He's had a big first quarter here. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, they're taking McCabe Dever out. He's got 2 fouls.
Yeah. And into the ball game to replace him for Waltonville, number 24 is Riley Stewart.
That's a good move.
Stewart had 5 points against the Trojans the first time they met. Down to 36 seconds left. Marlowe with it.
Cooper giving up a couple inches to Marlowe.
Hands it off to French. And we got a foul down before the shot again. And let's see, they're going to give that one to Seth Carnes, and that'll be his first. That's going to send Dylan French to the line. Stops the clock with 27.9 seconds left as French tries to add to this Weber lead, and he does. Seesaw battle here in the first quarter as the leads changed hands a few different times. Weber's led by as many as 4. And the lead is 3 again as both free throws are made. Kyle Cooper has yet to score. Leading scorer on the Spartans has not scored yet.
Yeah, they've done a great job on him.
27 seconds left. Cooper still has a wrap on that wrist that he got injured in the previous game during the sister tournament. Here's a lean in by Peterson, and he scores.
Nice
there's that footwork again.
Yeah, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, he's hard to stop.
French has it for the Trojans, down to 7 seconds left on the clock. Down to 3. French going to put one up from the volleyball line. It's no good. Horn sounds. That is the end of the first quarter play. And after one, it's Weber leading Waltonville by a score of 13-12. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
A lot of action here at Waltonville. Your thoughts on that first quarter play, Ron?
Randy, other than the fact that Kyle Cooper did not score in that first quarter, I didn't see anything that surprised me.
You know, it's probably the first time this season that Kyle Cooper has not scored in the first quarter of a game for Waltonville.
Only 2 players did score for Waltonville Spartans. Gage Peterson with 5, and Seth Carnes already has 8 points. And that's it. 4 players in the scoring column for Weber, and they just got that look in their eye like they come down here believing they can win this basketball game.
They're doing a good job defensively so far as we start second quarter action. Cooper,
there we go.
Down low to Peterson. Back out. It comes to Wittendever. He misses a shot. There's Peterson with the rebound. Has it slapped away from him. Jump ball is called. And possession arrow will give it to the Trojans. Yeah, Coach Jackson Hellman is first year here at Weber, coaching the Trojans. Of course, his dad, Travis Helm, one of the assistants, so a lot of basketball knowledge there. Here's Nathaniel Marlowe. His shot is short. Wittendever with the rebound for Waltonville. But they've come in with a pretty good defensive scheme here tonight to try to slow down Waltonville, and so far it's definitely slowed down Kyle Cooper as they've cut off the driving lanes for him. He's got it right now.
Yeah, they've watched a lot of film on Kyle Cooper.
He's got a lot of ways he can score, though.
Yeah, he's going to come up big before this night is over.
Inside it goes to Cooper, and he draws the foul. And another way he can score, of course, is at the free throw line.
Right.
And generally, he's a pretty good free throw shooter. Who'd they call that foul on? It was two blue shirts that were there.
I don't know.
Well, there's a foul on
24
Ohm
and
a foul on 30.
It would have been Dylan French.
French with the foul.
Foul's on Dylan French.
Okay.
1 for 2 for Cooper. So he's on the board.
Yeah, he has scored now, and we're tied at 13. And here's a foul in the lane. I think it's going to go on Stewart.
Probably. No, they called it on Kyle Cooper. I'm surprised they got him on Nathaniel for that reason.
Marlowe is at the line, and he buries the first one. Yeah, you know, you got some really good sophomores in this game. You got Marlowe as a sophomore for Weber, and, of course, you got Peterson and Cooper for Waltonville. So a lot of good basketball the next few years by these young men. Cooper brings it across as Marlowe made both the free throws. Weber with a 2-point advantage. Here's Peterson out front. Comes over to Cooper. Back out to the top to Wittendever. Again, the freshman. You got the Dever brothers on this team. McCabe, the older one, is on the bench with 2 fouls. Down underneath, Wittendever was wide open.
I saw that from here. He looked wide open, but nice play by Dylan French.
Yeah, French got a hand out there just in time and knocked it away. 6:32 to play here in the first half. Pass comes inside to Peterson. Out to Wittendever. to Carnes. Back to Dever. They've got Riley Stewart down there to try to post up as well. As Peterson's out on the high post on the perimeter. Now they run different motion offense now as they come to Peterson. Out to Dever. He had a look. Passed it behind Carnes, and there's a steal by Marlowe and then a foul by Carnes.
That's probably a good foul right there.
Yeah, that was going to be a bucket for sure.
Although that's his second
Marlowe.
foul, but yeah.
And Coach Lowry going to go to his bench and bring in Aiden Kretz, number 13. As Carnes is going to go to the bench here. So here's Marlowe with the basketball. 2-point Weber lead. Over it comes to Fleener. Fleener works in the paint, had it stripped. Cooper's got it. For Waltonville. Takes it all the way down between two defenders and scores.
He's good in the open court.
He just split the defenders. I mean, there was 3 blue shirts back there, but he just split them. Kissed it off the glass, and we're tied. Here's Marlowe in the front court. Another steal. Whitten Dever steals it for Waltonville. Gets it ahead to Cooper. Cooper elevates from the baseline. No good. And Ohm had inside rebounding position, and Peterson went up on the back. So that's going to be 2 for Gage Peterson.
Yeah, 3 players with 2 fouls for Waltonville Spartans. McCabe Dever, Gage Peterson, and Seth Carnes have all got 2 fouls.
Peterson got in foul trouble in the championship game against Goreville, and he sat for a quarter and a half.
Weber only has 2 total fouls as a team. Waltonville has 3 players with 2 fouls.
Yeah. French with the basketball goes to Ohm. Ohm's been kind of quiet so far. He's cut off on the baseline. In fact, Ohm just has 2 points.
That's that bucket where he followed his own shot.
Right.
Got a stick back.
Ohm has it right now. He'll drive, he'll elevate, and it's short. Peterson grabs the rebound. He's staying out there with the 2 fouls. Gage looks to shoot, instead comes back out to Cooper. Now it's to Whitten Dever. Back out it comes for a 3 ball, and that's in and out, no good by Kretz. Rebound by the Trojans. Dylan French gets it ahead to Marlowe. And Marlowe is going to be fouled by Cooper.
Now he's got 2.
So the fouls are definitely mounting here for Waltonville. Multiple guys with 2 fouls.
4 players with 2 fouls.
4:28 to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 15. 2 state-ranked teams going at it here, and that's a 5 count. That's a turnover. Good defense by Waltonville.
Yeah, there's a lot of good defense being played in this game at both ends.
Weber turns it over. See if Waltonville can capitalize here. Cooper with just 3 points so far. He had 23 against him the first time. He's got the ball right now. Gets it back out to Stewart, and it's stolen away.
Nice steal.
Here's Dylan French with a steal and the deuce. French has got quick hands. We've seen him do that against a lot of people this year.
Yeah. He's a speedy guy, too. He's got a lot of speed.
He is.
Long stride.
Here's Whitten Dever with it. He'll put up a 3-pointer. Missed it. It's tipped out by Stewart. Picked up by Kretz. Kretz is double team. Back to Peterson. Back to Cooper. And Cooper walked with the basketball. A turnover gives it back to Weber. 3:45 to play here.
I think they got to move. I think they got to move Gage Peterson underneath that basket.
And Coach Lowry is going to go deeper to his bench. He's going to bring another sophomore in. Brendan Klingler, number 5, is checking into the contest right now, as he'll replace Riley Stewart. Trojans with a 2-point lead and the basketball. Nico Sohm out front to French. That's almost stolen. Kretz went for the steal. Here's French down the lane. Reverse layup is good. Not sure how he did it, but he got it up there. Nice move by Dylan French. Trojans by 4. The week after next will be the Midland Trail Conference Tournament. That'll be played at Wayne City.
Could be seeing a rematch of this.
We could.
In a week.
Here's Cooper. It's short on the 3-ball. Rebound French for Weber. Outlet pass to Fleener. Fleener leaves it to Marlowe. Back to French. To Marlowe. He pump fakes. Now goes up for the shot. Knocks it down. Timeout Waltonville. 2:47 to play here in the first half. 6-point lead for the Weber Trojans. It's their biggest lead of the game. And we'll be back with more from Waltonville in just a moment.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back at Waltonville, big run by Weber, Ron.
Yeah, Randy, and they're playing great defense, so what else can you ask for as a coach? You know, shots are not falling here tonight so far, even at home for Waltonville Spartans.
A lot of their shots have been short here in the first
Right.
half. I don't know if it's nerves or just not following through or what, but Cooper gets it inside to Peterson. He turns and got it.
Yeah, see, that's where he's got to be. That's what I said. That's where he's got to be. That's where he's got to get the ball. That's where he will score.
If you just joined us, Waltonville has 4 different players with 2 fouls each here in the first half. Here's a drive by Marlowe, and it's good. Marlowe sliced his way to the basket, and the Trojans go back up by 6.
He's now in double figures already, Nathaniel Marlowe with 10.
Had 27 against Waltonville the first time they played. Here's Wittendever down in the corner now. Looking inside to Peterson, can't get it to him. Here's Cooper with it. He'll drive baseline, goes up against Nikos Ohm, and Ohm's going to be called for the block.
Yeah, that's 2 fouls on Ohms.
And that will send Kyle Cooper to the line. Stops the clock with 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
2-minute warning.
A lot of other good games around the area tonight. We'll tell you what some of those games are as we go along, and maybe we'll be able to pass along some scores. Tonight's the big Pinckneyville-Nashville rivalry game. Isaiah Lamke back in the contest for Waltonville. As Cooper drains both of them. Cuts the lead back to 4. Here's Dylan French with it for the Trojans. Across to Fleener. Spartans extending their defense out farther here, Ron.
Yeah.
Trying to challenge him here a little bit. They are matched up man-to-man. He had Wittendever on French. Klingler switches off on him. Now there's a trap in the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's last touch by Waltonville.
Yeah, Cooper is no longer guarding Nathaniel Marlowe. That's because he has the 2 fouls, I'm sure.
Right, probably
because
so.
the ball is in Nathaniel's hands too much, and he's good at drawing fouls. So, yeah, he had to take him off of him.
He's picked up right now by Klingler, and he's given up some size, too. Out it comes to Fleener. Over to Carter Bain, down to Ohm. Ohm goes inside the lane, and that's going to be an offensive foul, I believe. Yeah.
Off the ball, away from the ball.
Yeah, it was away from the ball. That was actually an offensive foul on Marlowe.
Yeah,
it was not on
Marlowe.
Yeah, it was not on Ohm. It was on Marlowe away from the ball. Moving screen. So the foul on Marlowe is his first.
Yeah, lowered his shoulder.
First foul on Marlowe. It's Waltonville basketball, down 4 with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Peterson has it. Peterson to Wittendever. He'll put up a 3-ball. Off the back iron. Tipped, but tipped right in the hands of Marlowe. Here comes the Trojans. Marlowe back out to French. French at the top of the key. No good. Cooper with the rebound for Waltonville. 35 seconds left. Cooper in the lane, elevates, got it. Cooper cuts the lead to 2. 25 seconds left. Waltonville fans starting to get on their feet. Looking for a defensive stop here as Nathaniel Marlowe has it. Over to French. Ball is loose. Jump ball's called, and possession arrow gives it to Waltonville with 12 seconds left. So now the Spartans have a chance to either tie it or take the lead here by the end of the half. And checking in is Seth Carnes as well as McCabe Devers. So you get two more three-point shooters.
Yeah, I was going to say, it gives them more offensive weapons. That's exactly why he did that.
All right, let's see how they play it. Cooper will bring it up. Down to 10 seconds. 7 seconds. Back to Cooper. 3 seconds. Seth Carnes top of the key. A little too strong, and that's how this first half ends.
I think they got the shot they wanted, but
he had a good look at it, but it didn't go.
It looked good for a while.
And he'd hit one there earlier in the game, so it was a nice drawn-up play. And the first half, both teams go into the locker room, and what a first half we've had. The Weber Trojans lead the Waltonville Spartans 23-21. We'll come back, take a look at the first half stats, talk more about this game and some other upcoming games, all just ahead here on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Waltonville High School, we're letting some fans come out of the stands and take some shots here at halftime. It's always fun and entertaining here. What a first half of basketball we had here, Ron. 23-21. Weber leads it by 2. They've led by as many as 6. Your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, Randy. No surprises, really. You know, Weber won the first quarter by 1 point. They won the second quarter by 1 point. So they have a 2-point lead here at halftime. And the Weber Trojans were 4 for 4 from the free throw line as a team, and they only committed 4 team fouls. And they had 4 players in the scoring column. Damian Fleener had 5 points in that first half. Nico Zolm had a field goal for 2. Dylan French had 6, and Nathaniel Marlowe, their leading scorer for the year, and also in this game reached double digits with 10 for a total of 23. The Waltonville Spartans had 3 players make the scoring column in that first half. They were led in scoring by Seth Carnes with 8 points. Gage Peterson had 6. And Kyle Cooper, after being shut out in that first quarter, had 7 points in the second quarter for a total of 21. McCabe Dever yet to score in this game. He's going to have to get going, but he had to spend some time on the bench with 2 fouls. He's joined by 3 other teammates with 2 fouls. Kyle Cooper, Dever, Gage Peterson, Seth Carnes all have 2 fouls apiece for Waltonville. And the only player with 2 fouls for Weber Township is Nichols Ohm.
Well, you mentioned good defense by both teams in the first half, and I concur with that. You know, I think Weber's done good defense on Kyle Cooper, and I think that Waltonville's done good defense on Nichols Ohm.
They have, Randy, and I didn't mention, too, as a team, Waltonville was 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. So, you know, between the two teams, 10 free throws have been attempted and 9 have been made in this game. And that's what you want to see in a game of this magnitude.
Yeah, definitely so. Again, Weber led after the first quarter 13-12. They lead it by 2 points here at halftime. They led by 6 on 2 different occasions here in the first half. And again, the foul situation, Waltonville's got multiple guys with 2 fouls, and that could play a big role here in the second half. What do you think some of the other keys are to the second half for both teams here, Ron?
Well, like I said, I think Waltonville's got to get McCabe Dever going on the offensive end. I think Kyle Cooper's got it going on. Gage Peterson can score when he gets the ball down low. That's been proven. They got to continue to try and do that. And maybe they'll draw some fouls in the process on Weber Township. I think Nathaniel Marlowe is going to get his points for Weber Township, so you can't let some of these other guys go crazy on you like Fleener and Ohm and French, because they can all score the basketball as well.
Witten Devers had some good looks at the basket on some threes for Waltonville, but hasn't been able to really knock them down. But again, he's played a much bigger role for Waltonville the last few times that we've seen them play, and so it just changes the kind of the recipe out there, I guess you'd say, for the Spartans. But McCabe Dever, who usually has been that Swiss Army knife for the Spartans, he'll look to get going here in the second half. There's a lot of basketball left to be played, and so much that can still unfold and happen in this game. But these are 2 quality Class 1A boys basketball teams going at it.
I shouldn't say this. There's going to be, because I'm going to jinx it, there should be at least 16 minutes of basketball left.
At least, yeah.
Could be some bonus basketball, but
could be. You never know.
I'm not rooting for that.
We will share some other scores with you here around the area. The Mount Vernon Rams are at home tonight, taking on Carbondale, and the Rams lead the Terriers at halftime, 28-11. Also tonight, Marion leads Cahokia 15-3. Redbud, a team we saw at the Cesar tournament, they are tied up with Sparta at halftime, 23-23. That sounds like a good basketball game. Also at the half, the Falkville Civic Memorial leads Muscuda 22-18. Let's see what else I got for you here. Mount Carmel leads Robinson 17-15. Flora leads Edwards County 34-23. Christopher has already beaten Alvarado tonight. That's already a final, 69-33. They must have had an early start, or either that they didn't play a JV game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Possibly. That might
I
have
could
been
have
the
had
situation.
a running clock in both games or something.
And here's another good game at the half. It's Harrisburg leading Murfreesboro at the half, 24-22. I mentioned Pinckneyville and Nashville playing tonight. I don't have a score on that one yet, but we'll have scores of all those games later on our website.
Randy, a score that I'm interested in tonight, if somebody out there could find out and let us know, is the Woodlawn Warriors junior high girls basketball team playing the Fairfield junior high girls basketball team in the championship of the Icebreaker tournament at Woodlawn.
All right. Well, if somebody knows that, send one of us a text message.
Yeah, those are 2 really good junior high teams. They played once this year, and Fairfield won by 6. And Woodlawn looking to get revenge tonight. I don't know what Fairfield's record is, but Woodlawn's only lost 1 or 2 games all year and won like 16 or 17. So
yeah. Well, some people might be wondering, okay, these 2 teams, of course, are in the same conference. They are state ranked. What would happen in postseason? Would they be in the same regional? Would they be in the same sectional? The answer is no. The only way that these 2 teams will meet in the postseason would be at the super sectional at Eastern Illinois University of Charleston.
That's amazing, because they're like, what, 20? No, well, 25 minutes apart. Maybe.
Right. And the reason is because Weber is in the subsectional B that feeds into the St. Anthony sectional. And so they'll either be assigned to go to the Albion Regional or the Altamont Regional. I'm going to guess they're probably going to go to the Albion Regional.
I would think, yeah.
Meanwhile, the Waltonville Spartans are in a subsectional that feeds into the Norris City sectional, NCOE sectional. And so Waltonville will either be assigned to play in the Woodlawn Regional or the Trico Regional. I would bet it would probably be the Woodlawn Regional. So they would not meet at all in postseason unless both of them find their way to the super sectional.
I think years ago, maybe somebody will remember the year Waltonville played in an epic sectional game in North City against Ridgeway.
Yes,
Ridgeway High School doesn't exist anymore. That's now Gallatin County. But at the time, that was Ridgeway against Waltonville. Somebody will remember that game.
It was a long time ago. We start second half action. Weber puts up the shot. Nico Sohn misses it. And Waltonville's got the rebound.
I think Ridgeway went to state that year.
Yeah, Ridgeway won it all in what, 72, I think.
Yeah, 72. Yep.
Down low it goes to Lamke.
Or
and
maybe
he's fouled.
73, I don't know, but right
Somewhere right in
there.
there, yeah. Non-shooting foul to be out of bounds to the Spartans. And
Carter Bain.
Carter Bain called for the personal. It comes in to Peterson. Peterson gives it off to Cooper. Cooper might have got slapped. It got stripped. They throw it ahead to Ohm. Ohm gets back behind the defense and scores. And I told everybody at the beginning of the broadcast that this is one way that Weber is able to score on teams this year, is beat you down the floor and get behind the defense, and that's what Ohm did there. Weber's very, very good at that. They like to get it and go. Cooper over to Lamke. Out to McCabe Dever. Back to Peterson. Peterson draws a double team, goes up.
Nice shot.
Kisses it off the glass anyway. That's the thing with his size at 6'4", he's just hard to defend. He can go right up over the top of you.
Yeah, that's where he's got to have the ball.
Cuts it back to a 2-point game. Here's Dylan French with it for Weber. Over it comes to Ohm. Knocked away by Lamke, but picked back up by Marlowe. Marlowe will put up a shot over Peterson, and he scores. Marlowe is money.
Yeah, he leads all scorers with 12.
He is a good player. He led everybody in scoring the first time they played. Dever is open for the top of the key.
There we go. His first points. He said he had to get going.
A Swiss Army knife buries the three, and it's a 1-point game. Trojans back in the front court again. Nico Sohm has it. He'll go down the lane, powers it up, and it comes out.
Got his own rebound.
Goes up again and scores. Ohm is very, very strong in there.
He's making a living off getting his own rebound and sticking it back.
All counts the same, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here's Carnes with it over to Cooper for Waltonville. Cooper with a fall away, got it. Nice fall away jumper there by Kyle Cooper.
That was good defense, actually, by Dylan French, and he still scored.
He did all he could do that time. Just sometimes you got to tip your hat to him.
He cut him off to the basket, so he just flipped in a little turnaround.
Here's French with it for Waltonville. Down the lane, up over Peterson. He blocks it. Peterson swatted it away. Ahead to Cooper. Down on.
There you go. That's where he needs
Peterson
it.
against
and one.
Ohm.
Oh,
nope.
No.
They're going to call the foul before the shot. Foul before the shot.
That's 3 on Ohm.
Yep. Let's see if Weber goes to the bench or they ride with him here. Pass out to Carnes, now to Cooper. Back to Carnes. Cooper will put up a 3, and he got it. And just like that, Waltonville has the lead at 31-29 on the trifecta by Kyle Cooper.
He joins Marlowe with 12, Randy, after not scoring in the first quarter.
Place is getting loud. Here's Marlowe inside the paint. And he's going to be fouled before the shot. I think that's going to go on Isaiah Lamke.
Yeah.
Here's the inbound. Out to Carter Bain. Now to Marlowe.
They got Lamke on Marlowe.
Ohm has it to Marlowe.
Which, that's a good move. Everybody else has got 2 fouls.
Sure it is, yeah. Ohm again. Working on Dever. Takes it inside the paint. Left it short.
Gets his own rebound.
And got it up over Peterson. You got to give Ohm credit.
He's done that 3 times tonight.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. He is hungry in there. Yeah, he goes after it.
Somebody needs to box him out.
Tied up at 31 apiece. Here's Lamke in the corner.
Nice pass.
To Peterson, and he scores. Threaded the needle with that pass.
Peterson in double figures with 10.
Gage caught it along the baseline and put it up and in. This is a great, great basketball game. Everything we had hoped for and thought it would be. 2-point lead again for the Spartans. Here's Dylan French going up against Peterson, and he scores. French ties the game.
The Super Section will not play this year at Carbondale in Class 1A.
The 1A will not be. It'll
1A,
be played at Eastern Illinois University in Lance Gym.
If these 2 teams did meet, it would be at Charleston.
Right. Here's Cooper with it. Cooper in the corner. to Dever. It won't go, and there's French with a rebound. French has it for Weber. Takes it all the way in and lays it in. Dylan French coast to coast after that rebound.
I'll tell you what, he's like a bull in a china shop, but he is dangerous.
He makes things happen.
He does. He's just all arms and legs out there, man, and
And that's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be Seth Carnes on the offensive foul, the moving
third.
screen. And Witten Dever, the freshman, number 1, is going to come back in the game for Carnes. 2:52 to play here in the third quarter. Back and forth we go. Weber's led by as many as 6, but the lead is 2 right now. And both teams have led a couple different times in this third quarter. Here's Nikos Ohm in the lane. Had it blocked by Peterson. Out to Witten Dever. 2 big blocks this quarter for Peterson. Here's Cooper.
good pass.
Back to Peterson.
Better
down
pass.
to McCabe Dever. Wide open. Good interior passing that time by Waltonville as he found Dever wide open underneath.
Dever's got 5 after that scoreless first half.
Witten Dever with the steal. Ahead to Cooper. Cooper against French.
And 1.
Count the bucket and a foul. That bucket by Cooper puts the Spartans up by 2, 37-35. And
2 fouls on French.
Cooper will have a chance to add to it. 2:11 left here in the third quarter. Free throw's good. 3-point Waltonville lead.
15 points for Kyle Cooper after a scoreless first quarter.
Yeah, did not score at all in the first quarter. Here's Dylan French. And he's fouled before the shot. That foul is going to be on Isaiah Lamke, I believe.
Yeah, now he has 2.
So that'll send French to the line. We mentioned at the top broadcast we felt like French had to get more active in this game and probably would, and he certainly has been, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's in double figures, Randy, with 10.
He had 8 the first time they played. He misses that. Missed them both. Cooper brings it back up for Waltonville. Leaves it for Lamke. To Dever. Both Devers out there. That's Witten Dever with it. Over to older brother McCabe Dever. Now down underneath. Lamke spins in the lane and it rolls off, but Lamke gets fouled and Isaiah will go to the line for Waltonville. Stops the clock with 1:46 left here in the third quarter.
That's 3 fouls on Dylan French.
Free throw is good. For those of you who do like to follow the Waltonville Spartans, we will actually be here tomorrow night as well, as Waltonville will be playing Wayne City in another Midland Trail Conference game tomorrow night. We'll be here for that one as well.
That's
Time out.
Waltonville's biggest lead, is it not?
It is the biggest lead of the game for Waltonville at 5. Weber's led by as many as 6. Waltonville now with a 5-point lead, their biggest of the game. You're right. Back with more from Bill in just a moment.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Hey, once again, let me remind those of you who are watching this broadcast tonight on our YouTube channel, if you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, we certainly encourage you to do so. You'll be doing yourself a favor by subscribing. First of all, it's absolutely free, and then when you do subscribe, you get notified automatically when we are doing live broadcasts, wherever they may be, or when we upload new video content, whether it be interviews with coaches or video highlights or whatever. So be sure to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel, AreaSports.net. A little press shown here and a trap shown by Waltonville as Weber breaks it across. Here Nikos Ohm gets it over to Fleener. Here's a long shot by Marlowe. It's no good. Tipped around, goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Weber. It'll be a Waltonville ball. Minute 25 left here in the third quarter as the Weber fans didn't agree with that one. Here's Witten Dever with it out front to Peterson.
They did not. I couldn't tell from here if that three-pointer by Marlowe hit the clock up there.
It was very close to hitting the top up there, yeah. Here's Cooper with it out front.
Which would have made it a moot point on the out-of-bounds call, but I don't know. I couldn't see it.
Down underneath, Lamke gets free. A good interior pass again by Peterson. He senses that double team, and he finds the open man. He did there, too. 7-point lead.
They got 4 points out of Lamke this quarter. That's huge.
Yeah, it really is. He's been at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he has. Nice quarter.
Carter Bain over to Fleener. Fleener's cut off. Now French has it. Down to 35 seconds left. French in the lane has it blocked.
Another block.
Cooper with it. That's 3 block shots by Peterson
pass.
this quarter to Lamke. And another bucket by Lamke. Isaiah Lamke.
On a great assist from Kyle Cooper.
Lamke coming up big here in the third quarter for the Spartans. And checking in the ball game for Waltonville, number 5 is Brendan Klingler. Also Riley Stewart. And I think Aiden Kretz is going to go in too. At the line will be Isaiah Lamke for the N1. It's a 9-point lead for Waltonville, their biggest of the game.
Coach Lowry doesn't want them picking up another foul with 28 seconds to go.
And that's a foul over the back right there on Riley Stewart. Weber ball. Weber led it by 2 at halftime. It's a 9-point Waltonville lead now. It's been an 11-point turnaround.
Yeah, Weber needs to score here.
Nathaniel Marlowe with the basketball. He's the guy to do it, that's for sure. He's money out there, and he's
that looked good.
A little short that time. It was right on target, but just a little short. 10 seconds left. Here's Dever with it. Dever down low. Back out to Peterson. Ball is stripped by French. 2 seconds left. Can French get it off? Yes, he does. And the basket counts.
Yeah.
Basket counts by Dylan French just before the horn. And it's a 7-point game.
That's huge.
7-point game here at the end of 3 quarters in Waltonville. We'll be back with an exciting 4th quarter just ahead here live on AreaSports.net.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem and save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first served, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Back here at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast with us here. This game has been living up to the hype, hasn't it, Ron?
Definitely has, Randy. Waltonville won that quarter 23-14, and that's why they lead by 7 here at the end. And 8-point quarter for Kyle Cooper. He's got 15 points after not scoring in the first quarter. They got 6 huge points from Isaiah Lamke in that quarter.
Yeah.
And McCabe Dever got on the scoreboard with 5. So everybody for Waltonville doing their thing in that quarter. Keeping them in the game for Weber was Nico Thomes, who had 6 points in that quarter, as did Dylan French. So,
Gage Peterson, 3 huge block shots in that quarter.
Yeah, I forgot about the block shots. But
and then his ability to pass when he was double and triple teamed and find the open man. Give him those assists. Those were key in that third quarter as well. As we start the 4th quarter play, the Spartans have it. Here's Cooper out to Seth Carnes. Carnes inside, too strong. Rebound Nico Thomes for Weber. Out to Marlowe. Marlowe finds a cutting Dylan French, but he missed the bunny.
Yeah, Peterson altered that shot. I believe he didn't get the block, but
made an impact there for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Though. Cooper with the basketball to McCabe Dever. Back to Peterson. Peterson to Lamke. Back to Seth Carnes. Weber remaining in the man-to-man. Dever thought about a shot. Now comes to Peterson. Out to Lamke. Lampke will take it in.
Good.
And he walked with it.
Trouble.
Nope, he walked with the basketball. Turnover. Back to Weber. Under 7 minutes to play in this one. Here's Marlowe with it for the Trojans. He'll elevate from the elbow. Missed it. Boy, he's usually money on that one, but it's a little too strong.
Them shots look good from this angle when he lets them fly.
Yeah, it's a little too strong as Cooper brings it back for Waltonville. Waltonville will be playing in the Pinckneyville Shootout on January 27th. They'll take on a 3A school that afternoon. It's Triad, the Triad Knights, and we will be there to broadcast that one. We'll also bring you the Centralia game that day, as Centralia will take on Teotopoulos. Those games are both back-to-back at Pinckneyville that day in Duster Thomas Gym, and Ron and I will be there to bring you both of those.
Yeah, Triad, that's a common opponent of the Mount Vernon Rams, so that'll be interesting to see what Waltonville does in that game.
Yeah, it will. Here's Cooper for three. Short.
That looked good.
Lampke with a big rebound. Tries to bounce past it inside, but it's knocked away, and then a foul is called.
Three.
Third foul on Kyle Cooper. 6:07 left. Weber needs some points. And you also start thinking about how many fouls that you have committed, team fouls, because of that new rule. And so far, Weber has not committed any fouls this fourth quarter. And you have to commit 5 team fouls before you send the other team to the line. Here's Lampke with the steal.
Neither team has scored yet in this fourth quarter.
Cooper to Carnes.
Waltonville could run some clock here. They got a 7-point lead.
Yeah, we've played over 2 minutes. You're right, and nobody has scored. Into Peterson.
They are going to run some clock.
You're going to step back, make them come get them. Probably a good strategy here for the Spartans. Again, Weber has a lot of fouls to give. They've not committed any this quarter, as it resets every quarter under the new rule. McCabe Dever to Carnes. Over to Cooper.
They're trying to shorten the game right here.
And timeout is called by Coach Anthony Lowry. They want to talk this over a little bit. 5:01 left. 5:01 left in the game, and it'll be Waltonville ball when we come back right after this message.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Hey, if you're wondering what the state rankings are in boys and girls, you can find them both on our Facebook page. That's AreaSports.net on Facebook. And if you've not yet followed that Facebook page, I encourage you to do so. That way, all that new content will be added to your homepage, so to speak, whenever you're scrolling through on Facebook. In 2A basketball, you know, Lawrenceville is one of the state-ranked teams, Ron, in Class 2A. And they're playing Fairfield tonight, and get this.
Who's playing Fairfield? I missed that.
Lawrenceville, state-ranked in 2A.
Right.
At halftime, Lawrenceville leads Fairfield 26-5.
Wow.
So the Indians are pretty salty. Here is Cooper out of the timeout, and he gets fouled.
A little bit of basketball history there at Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I was talking to our good friend Jay Scheidler the other day about this year's Indians team, and he says they got 2 players especially who can really play. But he said he's still waiting for them to go up against a really good opponent in 2A so they can find out just really how good they are.
Randy, I got a score here on that Woodlawn-Fairfield game.
The girls' junior high game?
Yeah. This comes from Hillary Riling. It doesn't say if this is the final score or halftime or what, but it just says 28-20 Fairfield.
Okay.
So we need to know if that game's over, that's final, or what?
Or halftime.
Halftime, yeah.
No. Cooper.
Appreciate that from Hillary.
Cooper knocks down the free throws, and Waltonville leads it by 9 now. Is in the lane, Dylan French misses it. There's a rebound by Peterson.
Yeah, this is a scoring drought for Weber.
That's been the difference in the ball game.
Yeah.
They've led by many as 6 on 2 different occasions, as McCabe Dever has it right now.
Second quarter got them down there at Christopher, and so far tonight has been the third quarter here at Waltonville.
Only 1 team foul so far this quarter on Weber. They've got fouls to give, and if they want to think about sending
Waltonville's doing a good job of running clock down here on the offensive end.
They're chasing out there as ball goes from Lamke to Dever.
They don't need to score.
Nope, just got to take care of the basketball and run that clock as we approach the 4-minute mark, halfway through in this 4th and final quarter. Here's Cooper, guarded by Marlowe. And lost the ball out of bounds. Good defense by Nathaniel Marlowe. A turnover back to the Trojans. Weber needs points. It doesn't have to be threes. I mean, anything they get's going to, cut into this lead. They need points.
Yeah, they need points this trip.
Time's getting away from them. Marlowe puts it up. It won't go. And it's out of bounds on home, and it's going to be Waltonville ball.
Yeah, Trojans are in a scoring drought.
I think Marlowe's missed about 3 in a row, hasn't he?
Yeah. They all look good when they leave his hand. They're just not falling.
Almost a steal,
There's
and it is a steal.
Nope.
Missed that one. There's French with the follow. Dylan French with the stick back. Cuts it to 7. Here's Klingler with it for Waltonville. Gets it in the hands of Kyle Cooper. They probably want to keep it in Cooper's hands as much as they can, just because if they get fouled.
Right. Good ball handler, good free throw shooter.
Dever goes down to Peterson.
He's played a lot of basketball, Randy. You don't think of him as a sophomore anymore.
No, not anymore, you don't. Down to 3:10 left.
There he goes.
Down the lane.
Nice.
Gets the layup. Waltonville didn't need the score, but they did anyway, as they left that lane open and Kyle Cooper filled it. Back to a 9-point lead. Under 3 minutes to play, and Coach Jackson Helm calls timeout. He's got to get some offense generated here for his Weber Trojans.
These teams could be playing again in a week, Randy, at the Midland Trail Conference tournament.
Could be.
2 weeks, maybe. 2 weeks.
We'll be back with more from Waltonville in just a moment.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here at Waltonville, where the Weber Trojans have hit a scoring drought as they were outscored in that third quarter and now find themselves down by 9 with 2:51 to go in the ball game. Weber will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Marlowe has it, puts up the 3 ball, and he nails it. We've seen him do that a lot this year. He is a sharpshooter out there, and now here comes the press, as Waltonville's going to have to take care of the basketball.
That's a huge shot. That makes it a 2-possession game.
Yes, it does.
Still plenty of time. They get a steal.
Trojans got to take care of it as they come with the trap. The ball is kicked. 2:29 left here in regulation. Dare I say that?
You did.
I did.
Yeah, that's too similar to what I said earlier. We're just playing with fire here, Randy.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Waltonville. Again, Waltonville won the JV contest tonight, 58-40. They're still unbeaten in the JV level this year, and that's a foul. That'll just be the second team foul on Weber, so they still have 3 more fouls to give before they send Waltonville to the line.
It's 4 fouls on home.
Cooper will trigger it in this time. As he comes to Dever, and he puts it up and in. That's an easy bucket that time for McCabe Dever. Swiss Army knife was in the right spot.
Yeah. Yeah, scoreless first half. I said they need to get him going. He's come up with 7 points.
French is short on the jumper, and
that's just about the difference in the game.
yes. Cooper with the rebound. He gets it ahead to Lamke. To Dever.
Coach Lowry's made some nice moves in this game.
Across to Wittendever, the freshman, back out to Cooper. And there's a foul out front on Carter Bain.
Coach Helm knows they need to foul. He's telling them to foul.
Yeah. And I think Coach Helm wants another timeout. Yes, he does. Timeout with 1:47 left. It's an 8-point game, and when we come back, it'll be Waltonville ball right after this message.
It's heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
Okay, the Spartans trying to run out the clock here. If you're a Weber fan, you need a turnover here. You need a steal, some kind of turnover, something. Pass comes into Peterson. Again, they got 2 more fouls to give before they send them to the line, and that one is thrown away. That's the turnover they wanted. It'll be Weber ball, 1:38 left. Still a lot of time on the clock.
I got an update from Hillary Riley.
Okay.
34-29 Fairfield with 1.5 minutes left in the game.
Okay.
That's that Woodlawn Junior High girls game.
Girls junior high basketball there. Here's a Marlowe with the double team by Waltonville. Down it goes to French. French back out to Marlowe for an open look. And he buried
it's a
it.
one-possession game.
Yes, it is. Cuts it to 5.
2 big threes from Nathaniel Marlowe.
He is money.
I'm
There's
sorry,
a
still a 2-possession game.
And it is a timeout. Yeah, 2-possession game.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
5-point game, 1:15 left. Waltonville will have the basketball. Weber is definitely going to be pressuring. Coming at him. And we'll be back with more from Waltonville in just a moment. Don't go away.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Yeah, we've had a lot of noise, a lot of excitement in here tonight. This game has really been a lot of fun for all the fans, and it's been a back-and-forth affair. Again, as Weber has had leads as much as 6 points on a couple of different occasions.
They could meet in a couple of weeks, maybe, in the championship game of the Midland Trail Conference tournament.
Yeah, that'll be played over at Wayne City.
They could meet maybe in a super sectional at Charleston, Illinois.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of teams that have something to say about that, though, between now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Teams like Goreville and Meridian and some others, just to name a few.
Effingham, St. Anthony.
But it could happen. It could happen. You never know. Here's the inbound to Seth Carnes. And Carnes is going to be fouled there along the sideline by Carter Bain.
Carter Bain, I think it's going to be 4 on Carter Bain.
And that's 4 team fouls, so not shooting yet, but if Weber fouls again, Waltonville will go to the line.
Yeah.
1:12 left.
I think he could go for a turnover first and then foul. But.
Comes into Peterson. Peterson drives baseline, and there is the foul. That's going to send Gage to the line for Waltonville. And stops the clock with 69 seconds left.
He just fouled out. Ohm just fouled out.
Nico's Ohm fouled out?
Yeah.
Okay. Ohm fouled out with 8 points.
8 points, 6 of those 6 huge points in that third quarter.
Definitely below what he got the first time against them. And again, I think you got to credit Waltonville's defense. They certainly did not take him lightly tonight. They knew what he was capable of doing, and they did a good job on it.
6 of those 8 points on getting his own rebound and sticking the ball back in the basket.
Yeah, he's a workhorse in there. He's a workhorse. He's a big asset to the Trojans program. As the free throws missed by Peterson. Well, whether he makes this or not, it's still going to be a two-possession game.
But you need all the points you can get. Short.
There's a rebound by McCabe Dever.
That's a huge rebound.
And they kick it back out to Klingler, and now he'll try his luck at the line. And he'll get 2 free throws. Again, with the new foul rule this year, it's never a 1-and-1. It's always 2 free throws.
Right.
And that's definitely changed the complexion of the game when you're trying to come from behind.
Right. I don't like it, but I'm old school, so I'm sure I'm in the minority. But
well, you know, some say it was supposed to speed up the game. I don't know if it's done that or not, as a second free throw is missed.
So that's 1 out of 4 free throws there.
Right.
An opportunity for 3 points from
Marlowe has it for Weber. He puts up the shot. It's wide right and rebound by Waltonville, and another foul. That's going to send Klingler back to the line for Waltonville. 51 seconds left.
On Fleener.
Wayne City coming in here tomorrow night at Waltonville. We'll be here for that one as well. Weber has some more big games coming up, too. And, of course, that conference tournament looms the week after next. Has 1 out of 2 on the free throws that time. Trojans need points in a hurry. French gets fouled by Cooper.
That's 4 on Cooper. They got fouls to give, though.
Also on our sports broadcasting calendar, next Tuesday we'll be going to Flora, next Tuesday night, as Flora will play Woodlawn. And we'll have that one for you. As the shot's put up by Moser, that's no good. Back out to French, he'll pump for a 3-pointer. No good. And
it's on Dever. On the back.
Yep. And that's going to be out of bounds to Weber. That's team foul number 3 on Waltonville.
I'll give McCabe this. He had 2 early fouls, and that's only his 3rd. So he managed to stay in there and come up with 7 big points.
Well, at one point, Spartans had 4 different guys with 2 fouls
in the first half.
But they managed to overcome that. As a shot is missed in there by Marlowe. Ball's loose. McCabe Dever has it.
He had to shoot that over the long arms of Gage Peterson.
Dever's going to be fouled by Fleener. And Dever will go to the line.
You know, if Waltonville hangs on here, Randy, we could explain what I mean by this later, but that's a good time for Wayne City to come in here. Tomorrow night.
Yeah, it could be what you call a trap game, can't it?
Yeah.
High on emotion after winning this one, if they do hold on. Definitely a trap game tomorrow night with Wayne City coming in.
9 second-half points, Randy, when I said they had to get him going at halftime. They just took him out. He came up with 9 points. And they got a 9-point lead, so what does that tell you?
Yeah.
They were down by 2 at half.
Big contribution. Here's a shot from the right side. No good by Fleener. Cooper has it for Waltonville. He's trying to avoid the defense. Now to Klingler. They're playing cat and mouse out there and chasing. And another foul on the Trojans. 6.6 seconds left. Well, Waltonville's going to survive.
They're going to survive a scoreless first quarter by Kyle Cooper and a scoreless first half by McCabe Dever.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
So they got some balance on his team.
Big game here for Isaiah Lamke.
Yeah, it's the best game I've seen Isaiah play. He's come up really big in this game.
Might be his high points of the season, perhaps. We'll have to check with Coach.
He's got 7, and those will all come here in the second half. He's got a really good game.
Six seconds left. He misses the second one. Here's Marlowe up for a 3. That's off the mark, and that's the final. Waltonville wins it. They come from 6 points down to win it by 10. 55-45 is the final. Waltonville improves to 13-1 on the season, and Weber falls to 12-2. Both of Weber's losses are to the Waltonville Spartans.
That's only an 8-point fourth quarter, Randy, for the Weber.
Two very good basketball teams going at it tonight.
Yeah.
Somebody had to win and somebody had to lose, but that scoring drought by Weber, end up being the difference here as Waltonville survives and wins it by 10. We'll come back to wrap it up with the post-game stats and talk more in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Hogg's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizzas such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Alton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Alton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Oh, what a basketball game. You know, the final score is definitely not going to be indicative of how close this game was, Ron.
No,
it's a 10-point win for Waltonville, but don't think for a minute that this was a 10-point basketball game because it really was not.
No, it was not. It was a great basketball game.
But quarter scores, Weber led at the end of the first quarter 13-12. Weber led at halftime by 2. Then you had that drought in the third quarter, and Waltonville comes back and leads by 7 at the end of the third quarter.
They won that quarter 23-14. That's the difference in the game.
That's the difference in the game. They led by 7 at the end of that third quarter, and they hold on to win it by 10. Made some free throws, made just enough free throws, I should say, down the stretch.
They did. They made 15 out of 21 free throws. And Waltonville did, and they fouled 16 times. Weber fouled 18 times and made 4 out of 6 free throws. But, interesting, I mentioned this before on the broadcast, but Cooper does not score in the first quarter, and he winds up with 19 points.
Yeah.
One shy 20.
Right.
Isaiah Lamke does not score in the first half, winds up with 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Best game we've seen him play.
Yes.
McCabe Dever, scoreless first half, 9 points. Second half, they win by 10.
Right.
Gage Peterson in double figures with 10. Had at least 3 block shots, altered another shot that I know of. Seth Carnes did not score in the second half, but had 8 huge points in the first half. Brendan Klingler comes off the bench, hits 2 big free throws for 2 points for a total of 55. So Waltonville showing again tonight they're more than just Peterson and Cooper.
Yeah, they are.
For Weber Township, 4 players made the scoring column. They're led in scoring, as you might expect, by Nathaniel Marlowe, who had a 10-point first half, 8-point second half for 18. He hit 2 big threes in that fourth quarter to keep him in the game. Dylan French, 14 big points. Nico Zohm only had a 2-point first half, had 6 huge points in that third quarter for a total of 8. Damon Fleener had 5 points, scored all those in the first half for a total of 45.
I still like this Weber team, though, too. I mean, I really do. And they're going to be a tough cookie for everybody this year.
Well, yeah, only 2 losses on the year, and it's taken a 13-1 team to beat them. and very, very good 1A Class 1A basketball team.
Right. Yep. So, Weber has already beaten a couple of 2A teams this year, and they're going to knock out some more people this year. And, they're certainly going to be a force down the stretch here as we move closer to postseason play. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, these two teams will go opposite directions when it comes postseason, so they will not meet in a regional, will not meet in a sectional. The only way they could possibly meet in postseason would be in the super sectional at Eastern Illinois University in Charleston.
Yeah.
So
I think that triad contest down there at Pinckneyville, win or lose, is a great game for Waltonville to be playing.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, no, I think it is too. And Weber, as I said, has taken on the Foxes from Hamilton County this year and beat them. They took on the Eagles from El Dorado and beat them. They've beefed up their schedule some too, and that's good. And
and both these teams have a bright future, Randy.
Oh, there's no question about it.
I think their basketball success goes way beyond this year.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, I think they're probably going to meet in the championship game of the Midland Trail Conference tournament.
Barring an upset, they will.
Barring an upset, these two teams will meet again another week and a half or so in the championship of that tournament.
Sisseton's got a decent team. Sisseton's capable of biting somebody, but they'd have to play a really good ball game to beat either one of these teams.
Right. JV contest also won by Waltonville tonight, 58-40. They are unbeaten on the year at the JV contest. So Chad Harper and the gang are having a good season there at the junior varsity level.
Did we have a score on the Wayne City game? Who's here tomorrow night? Do we know? They played Patoka Odin tonight.
Yeah, let me see here.
And we're going to be here for that game tomorrow.
Yes, we'll be here for that one.
Wayne City against Waltonville.
Mm-hmm. And again, we'll mention that Tuesday night we're going to go on the road to Flora and follow the Woodlawn Cardinals as they'll take on the Flora Wolves on Tuesday night. So that'll be a non-conference game there. Let's see here. Redbud has beaten Sparta tonight, 57-42. Mount Vernon beat Carbondale, 49-33.
How about Woodlawn Sandoval? They played tonight.
Don't have that yet. Flora beat Edwards County by 15.
Randy, I keep harping on this game. I have a little bit of interest in it, though, because I teach out there. But I really appreciate Hillary Riley giving us those updates. The Woodlawn Grade School girls team had played Fairfield one other time this year and got beat by 6. And they've only lost. That might have been their only loss all year. And they got beat again tonight by 6, 37-31. Fairfield repeated that 6-point victory.
Wow!
In the championship game of the Icebreaker Woodlawn Grade School tournament.
How about that? Yeah. Halftime score: the big battle between Pinckneyville and Nashville tonight. Nashville leads Pinckneyville at the half, 26-20.
That's surprising.
A little bit of a surprise there. That's right. We'll have all the scores posted for you, of course, on our website later on this tonight. On AreaSports.net. That's the source you want to go to for all the scores of boys and girls basketball in Southern Illinois. It's AreaSports.net on our website. Hey, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was a pleasure to bring it your way, and thanks to all the sponsors for making it possible. Anything else you want to add, Ron?
No, this was a great basketball game, Ray. A lot of fun. Glad to be here. There was a few other people here joined us tonight.
A lot of people here tonight. Yeah, a lot of people here tonight. A lot of people watching tonight, too. So we appreciate it. It's been a game that definitely lived up to its billing, and a game that was much, much closer than the final score would indicate. And these are two excellent basketball teams in Class 1A, and you're going to hear a lot more from both of them as the year goes on. So for Ron Standard, this is Randy Olson saying so long from Waltonville, reminding you that the final score, Spartans